So we're continuing the Made in Bali behind the scenes with Mike Bahorley, the director.
I'm Patrick Shannon, the director photographer.
And Mike Lewis, the actor who plays Skip.
Quiet on set. Look at that. So young and spry there, walking up 2,000 steps.
I look about the same right now.
Not really. 6 kilos less.
Okay. I'm about the same weight. So this is at the Temple of 2,000 Steps.
Oh, look at that ass.
This is the one part of the scene that we wanted to shoot here. It probably would have been cool to shoot it there. We just ran out of time. And that's just the nature that these scenes needed a little bit more time than we had.
Yeah, and the crew was great because, I mean, these guys weren't expecting to carry all this equipment up. We kind of shortcut at 2,000 steps. They probably had to climb up 500 steps. But it was a heavy move. It was a good job to those guys carrying all this stuff up.
Have you seen any other DPs bring up 6Ks up?
Never. The director was carrying 6Ks.
Mike, remember when we were trying to shoot a scene and the whole crew was like in another location? And
I try to blank that out of my mind.
Oh, look at Slam, and he's jovial here. He's having a good time.
Pardon me?
Only by foot.
Yes, by foot. But that's why we are Indonesia, especially Balinese, always use the spirit style, right? The spirit. So I think more than 100, maybe 200 is no problem for them, as long as they can touch the fruit of Siwa.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
how do you do this?
Okay, look like this. Put like this. And press your hand over there.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah.
and 3,
Yeah.
and 4, and 5, and oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, there you go, Mike.
You still have to change your shoes, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
I'm cool with
Memang
that.
jago bapak ini.
Huh?
You gonna bring that style back to
I-
Canada or
I
what?
sure am. I sure am. It's gonna be hot. Hot on the streets of TO for Tiff.
yeah, so this is the
MC,
Yo, what's up?
styling, what's up?
Chilling in the
Yo,
hood.
you are styling. What is this here? Silver
What?
balls.
It's all about the silver balls.
It's all about silver ball, man. You didn't know that?
mantap. Bukan
MC
kalau
styling
Batak
up
bukan
all the
mantul.
actors today.
Mantap
Mike's gonna
betul.
get one too. He doesn't know
Mantul.
that.
MC loves putting me through pain.
Mantap betul.
Yes.
Everything is wrong size just to like kind of get me moody because that's my
Kalau
character,
orang
right? He's
biasa
like
cuma
really
mantap.
angry all the time,
Tapi kalau
depressed.
Batak
Such a nice
mantul.
guy.
MC has
Yeah.
done her best to like
betul.
help me with this character by getting me shoes that are too
Yes.
small,
Everything was on purpose.
shirts
yeah.
that are too big, things like
yeah.
that.
That's cool, right? Yeah, okay.
We love MC. She's got
Yeah.
great style. Great style.
Yeah, it was such a pleasure to work with Slamet.
True professional.
Temple of 2,000 Steps. That would have been a nice shot to have in the movie right there.
These are all the what ifs. That's Morgan right there. He got this great shot actually from the bottom of the 2,000 steps.
To do all these locations with a crew flying in,
right.
it's a logistical nightmare. And I've been on commercials where we've had a production staff of 5 or 6 trained people doing this kind of work, just coordinating these different locations, coordinating the flow of people. And we basically had Stella. This is Bertie, our production coordinator. So, Patrick, when I'm looking at this, I actually think we could have pulled the camera back inside into the temple and got a wider shot.
Yeah, but you still wanted to look down the steps, looking down. But it wouldn't have mattered. We cut it off at the end anyways, and it still didn't seem like the depth was that long. Like it looked like it was going to go 2,000 downwards.
Yeah, that's where
We were shooting in 4K as well, so the thing is, our lens that we had at the time, we would have to use a super wide.
Okay.
In a sense, to get farther back and get the detail looking down, but unfortunately, we didn't have that. I think his widest lens was 24 or 20.
But that is the problem. Huh?
Here's a scene that was cut out of the
You want
movie,
to ask?
which did have, I think, if we would have kept it in the one line, I think it would have got some laughs.
Okay. Rolling south.
X, two, take two.
And frame.
Action.
It got dark, it started raining, so we really had to hustle for this scene. I remember
that.
At one point, Mike almost freaked out and kicked everyone off the set. No! Everyone out!
Yes, that's right. He had a director's tantrum.
I should have did that on day one.
That's what they call temper. What they call pure sickness. Sometimes.
This was a scene that we really wanted to make into the final cut. That was so nice.
We're in the film world now. Everything I say is in the film world. But tomorrow, real world continues, you know?
Lawrence Belafontaine.
Lawrence Belafontaine, who put all this together. Sorry, Lawrence, to all your people, we could have found probably one more shot to kind of feel the ceremony more.
Slamat's here. So we're just running the procession through. And Patrick.
Oh, look, it's AD. Oh, no, he's supposed to be director right now. He spent too much time ADing. He was spending too much time running the crew when he should have been focusing on that guy right there.
And let's have the
Did you need help, Patrick?
Second. Okay. Pick up in a minute compared to the next. Yeah,
Dustin, Kyle, and Trevor.
He's solid, man. Isn't over here.
Slam Jam Brothers.
Okay. So that means
there's the king.
and you know what? Yeah, I mean
And I remember we had difficulties. We couldn't put the lights in the next right behind the wall. They wouldn't allow us to put the lights there, so we had to put it on the street. Very, very tight.
Yeah, this was kind of a tight area where we wanted to reflect that this was a traffic jam kind of caused by this Balinese ceremony, but it was kind of hard to capture that in that street.
And I think he wanted an aerial shot as well to kind of see like they were stuck. I think there was no dialogue in the final cut, yeah? It was just him looking and then next location.
Hey Patrick, what if when Slamet comes out, so we want him to receive the ball a little bit more right here.
I recommend Mike just he knows that the cap as well, because if you're trying to get low, you
Okay, dude. Thank God I was kids are
Okay,
great.
Careful, guys. I'm gonna close the thing. Okay, good to go.
This was so much fun.
Oh, yeah, drive around the truck.
We only used one shot from this entire thing, but just cruising down the highway with the camera on a rig, I mean, was just fun.
Yeah. This was driving back from Sanur? Or
Sanur to Batipuli.
that's right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and on the carpool here.
We did use it once, but it didn't really add to the film. Seeing this kind of plain vehicle driving through this traffic, unfortunately. This is the rice terrace in Ubud.
Tagalalang.
Yeah, and it's great to have this equipment to work with. You know, Orlando at Movie Studio Bali has had this equipment.
Here we go.
But it actually more or less felt like I was on a decent student production anywhere in the world,
Gotta love them students.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
which is a compliment to basically do this in Indonesia. It's been so many years that I've seen an operator sit on a crane. Like when you see the photos of the operator sitting on a crane, you usually see they're wearing like these jean cutoff shorts.
There's quite a bit of dialogue being sold here about Billig Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost a bit of the dialogue, which I think, added some depth, but also without having it as well, it makes you read between the lines.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up, unfortunately, a lot of your dialogue performance got cut.
Yeah, happens all the time.
We just cut out everything.
Responsible for that?
I don't know. It was all yesterday. I wasn't here.
Adrian King is on set.
He's on set. Day 3. Is this the last day?
Yep.
No, we're in a half day after this.
He thought it was a party, so that's why he came.
There was no American flags.
Oh, he's asking someone to light candles. Good job. Well, I think that was Adrian.
To light the candles, and it can be sitting upside down.
This is Poe, always explaining things thoroughly, elaborately, eloquently.
Actually, we're recording. Very nice. That's a cut. Okay, good. Thanks. I think pretty good. The only thing is, Adrian's white with the other white.
I mean, there was about 60 of us, 50 of us in total. He ran the crew efficiently. Everything was moving along. It was just execution was here and there. Not a bad looking set. It was a little bit stagey, but still all right.
There's only one. There's only one show. Well, you probably should we change the back a little bit? That's right. Yeah.
And maybe we can have.
Oh, this is his birthday. He just turned 26, 25? This was 1997, right?
After spending the entire day asking people if they check their Facebook notifications.
That's a wrap.
Quick find, Jeff. Thank you for that. Stark Beer, Bona, Sean at Sky Garden, Slam Jam, Trevor, Dustin, Kyle, and everyone. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Always coming out when I go to bed. It's like a middle place.